It doesn't feel like summer until I drag out the grill. Even if it's raining, I'm out there with my umbrella, and usually a flashlight because it's dark, grilling salmon and steaks. So what could be more fun than meeting some friends at the beach for a grill? They're in charge of the fire, I'm in charge of the food, and unfortunately Jeffrey has to work, so he's gonna miss all the fun. We'll miss it. Barbecue chicken, you can't beat it, everyone loves it. Some Szechuan noodle salad packed with crisp summer vegetables. For color, I always love something green with a meal. Broccoli with garlic and soy, and then those coast-to-coast favorites, s'mores. Oh, and I have some great tips too for turning plain old vanilla ice cream into great desserts. Everything from just drowning it in espresso the Italian way to serving it with fabulous fresh raspberry sauce. I have a party to get ready for. I better get going. I'm always looking for new ways to cook chicken, but nothing says summer more than cooking chicken on a grill, and I'm going to marinate it in barbecue sauce. The history of this barbecue sauce is pretty amazing. Years ago at Barefoot, Contessa, I asked the chef to make 3 different kinds of barbecue sauce so we could test them. I thought, well, one should be sort of mustardy, one should be tomatoey, and one would be maybe Chinesey. And I don't know, when they came out, one was too mustardy, one was too tomatoey, and of course one was too Chinesey. So I took them home and I thought, well, let me play with it a little bit. And I took all 3 of them, I dumped them in one pot, and it was a fabulous barbecue sauce. And that's what I've been using for 25 years. So it's got a lot of ingredients, but it's really worth making. So what I've done here is I've sauteed 1½ cups of onions in vegetable oil with lots of garlic for about 10 minutes until the onions are translucent. And then I'm going to add all these ingredients. 1 cup of tomato paste, which is like 1½ of these small cans. Then 1 cup of cider vinegar. It's good, it's got some sweetness to it. A cup of honey. And this jar is 16 ounces, so I need about half. And none of this has to be exact, just close. 1 cup of mustard. I use good Dijon mustard. This is 8 ounces, so that should do it. One cup of hoisin sauce, which is the Chinese part of the recipe. And hoisin sauce is like a plum sauce. It's very often used for duck, and it's great in this. And this jar is 8 ounces, so it's just a cup. That's the hoisin sauce. And then ½ cup of Worcestershire sauce. Oh, I hate these little things that they put on the top. So this is 5 ounces, so I need most of this jar. ½ cup of soy sauce. And all this can be just approximate, just until it tastes great to you. And then lots of great spices. So I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of chili powder. It's going to add lots of spice to it. 2 tablespoons of chili powder. Not quite that much. 1 tablespoon of cumin, which is sort of a Tex-Mex spice. Like that. And ½ tablespoon of really hot red pepper flakes. And you can make this as hot as you want, but I like it sort of hot, but not really hot. So I'm just going to simmer this for about 30 minutes till all the flavors blend together. Too bad Jeffrey has to go to work. We know how much he loves chicken. You know how I am about buying things for a party rather than making them? Ice cream's a perfect example. Why bother making it? I love to start with good vanilla ice cream, lots of toppings, and I end up with a dessert that everybody loves. So I'm taking vanilla ice cream with great simple toppings. It turns grown-ups into funsters. It works every time. I thought I'd make fresh raspberry sauce over vanilla ice cream. It's 4 ingredients and it takes less than 10 minutes to make. How good is that? So start by cooking the raspberries. Pour them into a pan. ½ a pint of luscious ripe berries is just the right amount. And then the sugar, ½ a cup. Now some water, ¼ cup in the pan. Turn up the heat. Okay, so that's boiling now. Now lower the heat and let it simmer for 4 minutes. So while that cooks, spoon out a cup of raspberry jam. You want seedless raspberry jam because the fresh fruit will have enough seeds in it. Then add it to the bowl of the food processor that's been fitted with a steel blade. Now framboise. It's a clear, raspberry-flavored brandy that you can find in the liquor store. So now pour in the raspberries and switch the machine on. You want the sauce really smooth. Great, that's perfect. When you're ready to serve dessert, just spoon some of the sauce over scoops of vanilla ice cream, and I promise you, everyone will be in heaven, and no one will know that it took you just 10 minutes to make. This sauce is also great with meringues. It's wonderful for entertaining because you can make it a day or two in advance. Here's another idea, and it couldn't be easier. It's Italian. It's called affogato. It's a scoop of vanilla ice cream with hot espresso poured over it. It's hot, and it's cold, and it's absolutely delicious. So first things first, make the espresso. Everyone's got different machines. You know how yours works. I'm using the one Jeffrey got me. Follow the instructions and the amounts for your machine. But make sure you use espresso coffee or it won't be really authentic. If you don't have an espresso maker, you can just buy prepared espresso from a coffee shop and then just heat it up before dessert. So get your ice cream ready. When the coffee's hot, pour it right over the ice cream. It's as simple as that. The mix of cold vanilla ice cream and piping hot espresso, they melt together. It's absolutely sublime. Well, it's too early in the morning for ice cream, but Jeffrey and I could definitely use a cup of espresso. Hi, sweetie.
Hi.
Want some coffee?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
I can't believe you're going to miss our party.
I know.
It's going to be really fun.
Will you save me something?
Yeah, I'm having barbecued chicken, your favorite.
Oh, my God.
I'll save you some.
Where are you going to cook it?
On the beach, of course.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You'll miss having all that sand in you, right?
That's okay. Just take the sand off when you save it.
Okay. Can't wait to get to the beach. Everybody's there, lighting the grill, getting everything ready. I'm just gonna marinate the chicken. So, I'm just gonna put it in the bowl. Always smell chicken to make sure it's fresh. So, I'm just gonna pour some marinade over it. One thing you want to do though is make sure it's cold. You can actually combine the chicken and the marinade overnight, and it's even better. So I'm just going to layer it all together. Smooch it all around. It's a technical term, smutch. So that's the chicken and the marinade. Ooh, cold. Okay, chicken hands. Definitely want to wash these. Okay, into the fridge with the chicken. And we're gonna have a great barbecue later.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Want to bring those ones in?
Perfect time for cooking.
So to go with the barbecue chicken, I'm gonna make Szechuan noodles. Sort of Tex-Mex meets Asian fusion. So the first thing I'm going to do is cook the pasta. And actually, instead of using Chinese noodles, I use Italian dried pasta. It sort of works better. This is fettuccine. You can use spaghetti. Any kind of pasta like that is just great. This has lots of great ingredients, but it also has lots of flavor. First thing is 6 cloves of garlic, all chopped up, right into the food processor. Okay. Next thing is ginger. This is what ginger looks like. It's a very sort of gnarly, but what you want to do is, with a sharp knife, peel it and then chop it up, and it's got great flavor. I need about 1/4 cup chopped up. just chop this up sort of roughly. It's going to get really pureed in the food processor, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Chopped up nicely. Okay, about 1/4 cup into the food processor. Okay, now all these things from the pantry. Most of them you probably already have. 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. 1/2 cup of tahini, which is sesame paste. It's sort of Middle Eastern. You can find it. If you can't find it in the grocery store, and you probably can, you can certainly find it in a specialty store. Okay, 1/2 cup. 1/2 cup of peanut butter. I mean, how bad can a sauce be if it's got peanut butter in it? So about 1/2 cup of this. This looks like really good peanut butter. 1/2 cup of soy sauce. This is really all the salt in it, plus lots of other flavor. Right in. And then 1/4 cup of honey. That's about 1/4 cup. See, it doesn't have to be exact. 1/4 cup of dry sherry. This is from the liquor store. That should do it. 1/4 cup of sherry vinegar. I love the smell of that. It's great in vinaigrettes, too. That should do it. 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. You don't want the clear one. You want the one that smells like really roasted sesame seeds. It's a dark sesame oil. It has so much flavor. And now comes the heat. I'm going to add cayenne pepper, just a pinch. Just enough to give it some heat. Asian chili oil, which is really hot. Whoa. And some black pepper. And that should do it. That's it. It's thick. It looks so delicious. I can smell the ginger and the garlic. It's going to be great. But I think the pasta's ready. So, just done. Okay. Woo. Nice and hot. Okay. Into the bowl. And I need all the sauce. Save some for later. And then toss it together with the hot noodles. It's actually great to have the sauce on the hot noodles. It really absorbs the flavor. This looks so good. And add a little extra sauce because as the noodles cool, or the pasta cools, it's going to absorb more sauce. And now we're going to add some other great Asian ingredients. Sliced scallions, as much as you like. Yellow peppers. Red peppers. So it's great because it's pasta and it's wonderful sauce and it's vegetables and it's going to be so good with barbecue chicken. I think a little extra scallions will do perfectly on this. So I'm just going to slice them on a diagonal. Put it right on top, and that looks delicious. Ready for the beach. So my friends are at the beach, and I have one thing left to do, broccoli with garlic. Broccoli's cooking away, and what I've done is I've cooked garlic, whole cloves of garlic in oil for about 15 minutes. The garlic is perfectly tender, and then the oil is infused with the garlic flavor. It's great. You can add a little heat to it, some red peppers. This is great for a picnic. And just put it in containers, and everybody can eat it at the beach. Okay, that's just going to sit for a minute. So the broccoli should be just about done. I'm just going to blanch it for about 2 or 3 minutes. So it's really just tender but still crisp like a salad. And it should be just done right now. So it's going to go right into ice water. I want to stop the cooking immediately. It's called shocking it. And what it's going to do is stop the cooking and also set the color. So it's going to be bright green. Nobody wants to eat brown broccoli salad. Okay, just for a minute until it's cool. And then I'm going to drain it and then put a sauce on. Drain it really well because when the broccoli's dry, it'll hold much more of the sauce. Okay, right into a bowl. And now what I'm going to do is just add some of the garlic oil, a little bit of the oil tossed around it, just enough to flavor it. The whole cloves of garlic, which are actually really sweet when they're cooked like this. That looks pretty good. And since we have an Asian thing going, I thought maybe instead of salt, I'd use a little soy sauce on it. Just a few tablespoons. Toss it all together. And how easy is that? All ready for the beach.
Good baggy. Now, yummy.
I hate when you go to a beach party and everybody's on their own blanket. I don't feel like I'm at the same party. I think it's so much nicer to all be together at one big party. So I've gone out and gotten sort of straw window shades, all kinds of wacky things. Inexpensive pillows that I got on sale. And then we can all be together, have the table in the middle, and we're all really comfortable. Hey, it's a great way to have a party. So we've been marinating this for, a couple of hours. But it's even better if you marinate it for a couple of days.
And you don't have to cook the chicken at all before you put it on
No, we just
here.
put it on the grill.
Okay.
You know, the key is not making sure that the grill is far enough away from the coals so that the
my
outside
problem.
doesn't burn before the chicken cooks. A friend of mine says it's not a barbecue until the fire department shows up. We have Szechuan noodles and broccoli.
Oh, this looks great.
Fabulous.
I love the broccoli.
Yeah, I love the packaging.
And guess where I got it? At the Chinese takeout place.
How perfect.
So, shall I see if the chicken's ready? It's just cooking away here. This isn't looking half bad. So you want to help me hand out chicken?
Sure, I'd
Okay,
love to.
fabulous.
Great. Fun.
So,
Do we need something to put it on?
right there. Plates, napkins, lots of napkins. It's good and messy.
Absolutely.
Okay, so one leg.
Perfect.
Good
I'm going
idea.
to double up.
Okay, good idea. You just put it on one big plate, and then we'll hand it out.
Perfect. Looks beautiful. It smells really good.
How do I do?
Looks fantastic.
How about, is that, can you
I
get
think I
it?
can do it.
You think you can do
I
it?
got
All
it.
right.
Look how beautiful.
That's
That looks
fabulous.
fantastic.
Perfect.
I love it.
Anybody want barbecue chicken?
Okay. Who
Okay.
wants chicken?
That would be you.
That would be me. With lots of napkins, because this is all finger food.
I like that.
Okay, another leg. Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. And who are we missing?
I like dark.
Oh, Jim. Okay. How's the chicken?
Awesome!
That's great. Absolutely, it's required. Okay, time for some more. Come with me. Come with me. I feel like the Pied Piper. As in, anytime you have marshmallows, people will follow you anywhere, right? That's true, right? Okay. So who knows how to make s'mores? I knew you'd know. Okay. So we have graham crackers, we have chocolate, and we have sticks. You can just use regular sticks, but we have fancy sticks. Okay. So everybody gets marshmallow. Do you do one or two?
Two.
Depends on your approach to life.
Okay, 2. I like that approach. Okay, so 2 marshmallows on the fire.
Oh, this is divine.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Oh, look at this. This is that's great. Wait a minute, I want some.
You know, it turns out that Girl Scout training
Which really, that's the only thing you learned in Girl Scouts that was
Yeah.
useful, right? How's that? Ooh, that's gooey. What if I got it all over my face? I'd say the s'mores are great, but it's not a picnic without the sand.